Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Perisno 0.74. Now, when we left off, we had just taken out a couple of escaped prisoners, as well as a number of enemy vassals. Now, they were attempting to run interference and try to prevent us from taking Kalmar Castle, but no longer. We have the opportunity to take it, and it is going to be, yes, a very disappointing siege tower. But we will have to do it now or later, and I choose now, so let's do it and see what we can do. Now, the one thing I am rather worried about is, of course, that they do have an overwhelming amount of archers, and also the fact that we really need to make peace with the Redwood Nation as quickly as we can. As long as we can make peace, I do believe everything will be fine, but if we cannot, then a very long, drawn-out encounter, engagement, whatever you want to call this, and a drawn-out war, shall we say, with the Redwood Nation is going to be very damaging, and I am not going to be too pleased about that, I have to admit. So, yes, rather worrying to say the least. We have now just lost 16,000 as well. That is also slightly worrying, because if we stop taking prisoners, or if we stop doing pretty much anything for a number of days, well, not a number of days, but a number of weeks, then, of course, we will have a very difficult time on our hands, and we may indeed even start to face bankruptcy, which would be one of those things that I definitely, yes, that I definitely, yeah, that's exactly it, yeah. One of those things that I would definitely not want to see, but as we see here, we do have some escaped prisoners that are apparently quite confident in their abilities to take us on. So I'm a little bit amused by this, of course, because now we are going to be doing exceptional damage to them, and hopefully take a couple of them prisoner in the process, too. We're doing some pretty nice damage, I have to admit. Not too bad. I wonder whether our Talbach has actually regenerated itself. I think that would actually be really nice if it could. But what I want to know is how it's taking so long for us to take out 28 units. Yes, only 28 units, and yet we still have not won. I am rather disappointed in our units right now, but I do believe they will learn to be quicker in the future, hopefully. Yes, anytime now, anytime now. There's only 2 enemies remaining. And they are running around in a very irritating fashion by the looks of things. Ah, that grinds my gears, that does. But thankfully enough, it appears as though that war prisoner has now been taken out, and there is one left. Really? It actually took out one of our Dragoneers? Oh, wow. That is quite the impressive fellow, I have to admit. Okay, well, whatever the case, let us now take as many prisoners as we can, and we will be taking a peasant woman. I'm not going to be taking the farmers, I don't believe. The farmers do not really upgrade into anything I am too interested in keeping. Aha! Our armored turret is now ready once again, and the rhino will go back into our inventory for now, at least. Ah, patrol, where were you a couple of moments ago? I was hoping that our patrols around this area would see fit to reduce the escaped prisoner population, but it appears as though they are being a little bit resilient. And by a little, I mean a lot, so it's not too good. But, thankfully enough, it appears as though we may... Oh no. We may soon be done with the siege tower, I was about to say, but the truce between the Reformian Rebellion and the Kingdom of Taurania has expired. That is actually going to cause us a great deal of difficulty, I do believe. Let us see whether that actually makes a difference in... Okay, in delaying our build here, but no, it did not. Okay, I'm going to try to get to early morning. There we go, thank you. And now let us lead our soldiers in an assault, please. Oh my. I was going to say, please let the siege tower be relatively close. And I'm going to charge everyone in here. I'm wanting to get everyone standing next to the siege tower as quickly as possible. As you can see, we are taking absolute bombardment right now by so many archers. Thankfully enough, however, we are actually taking many of the siege tower's speeds up a notch. Oh, it was slowing down a little bit there. A little bit worried about that, I got to say. Okay. Come on, guys, we can do this. move it as quickly as we can. Wow, we're actually dealing some damage right here. We are actually dealing more damage than they are with our archers, and maybe I shouldn't say that because now they're starting to fight back. They're starting to fight back against the overwhelming odds that we have against them right here. They only have 168, and we have, well, as you saw, 504. So I do believe this is going to be very easy if we can actually get inside. If we cannot get inside, however, then I would say that we will be kissing something goodbye. That is for sure. Now, I do need to be very careful. As you can see, look at my shield. It has taken an absolute beating. I need to be very careful about what we actually do next, because if we decide to take more and more damage by the enemy archers, then this shield is going to go down very quickly indeed. And our other shield is not as good. It is not as good by any means. It does have a lot less resistance, as far as I'm aware, is a lot less HP too. Oh, there it is. It's gone. Okay. My next shield is now ready, and we do have a couple of units actually ready at the top of the ladder there. Please let us be able to rush in there as quickly as possible before the enemy reinforcements come in. If the enemy reinforcements come in, I have a feeling that we are going to have many, many difficulties. As you can see, my shield is almost destroyed from only a few arrows. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was about to say, only a few arrows. Oh, yes, there's quite a few, I have to admit. And now we are taking much more damage. Many more casualties abound by the looks of things here. What is actually happening? Why are units taking so long to get inside there? Why are we getting stuck? Are we seriously getting stuck over there? Wait, what is... okay. Okay. What was actually happening up there? Because it looks as though everyone can get inside. Wait a minute. We don't have any dwarven units or units that are smaller than the rest, right? I don't believe we do. Okay, everything seems to have quietened down now a little... Oh, no, not a little bit. Everyone still seems to be taking a huge amounts of damage. And I keep falling off the edge and I'm stuck. Really? I am Yes. Yes. I have just done this. I have seriously just gotten myself stuck. Right. We are going to have to retreat. I have no idea what actually happened. What actually happened at the end there to make us all absolutely useless? There must have been something that was preventing us from getting inside. Surely, look at that. We lost 81 units in literally less than a minute. So, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. We are going to have to build another siege tower, and as a result, I am actually going to be cutting away here. Now, I do promise that I will not get stuck in the same siege tower yet again. You notice I said the same siege tower because you never know when I'll be getting stuck in another one. So, I will see you soon. Okay, so we have once again rebuilt the siege tower. I did attempt to call for a meeting with the castle commander, but of course, considering they have a rather large force of defenses still present here, we were unable to make any significant progress in that area. So, we are going to have to wait. We are going to have to wait for our siege tower to get there once again, and hopefully this time around we will be a little bit more fortunate in the amount of units that we lose as a result. Oh my goodness. We actually already took out 60 units of them, literally just with our archers, not with any other unit. So I'm having a feeling that having an army consisting only of cavalry was probably a bad idea. At least against the Redwood Nation. And maybe even then, you probably want to have infantry, heavy infantry that have some very powerful shields. That is probably the thing that we want to focus on. Maybe, if we are going to continue our war against them. I would love to find Queen Arlena. I seriously would love to find her, but it appears as though, wow, we are really losing that many units? Wow. Okay, I gotta say, I am really quite surprised, considering beforehand we actually did some really nice damage, but I suppose we had a lot of Marauders, we had a lot of Knights of Doom, and now we don't have too many of those, because of course they all died in the previous encounter, so this is going to be actually really quite sad, I think. Yeah. We have already lost that many units, and they outnumber us. Wow, I am really glad that we did not decide to attack the town. That's all I can say. If we decided to attack the town and actually committed to it with a rather steadfast personality, then I do believe we would have great issues. Very great issues indeed. So, thankfully enough, it doesn't appear to be actually giving us too many difficulties right now, although we have just lost 19 units. But, again, they do have a large amount of prisoners here, so losing a couple of units is not going to be too bad. It's just losing too many that is the problem. Okay, we're getting ready. Now, this Demon Priest right in front of me here has no shield. Well, he has a shield, but he's not using it. So that makes me a little bit worried. How long do you bet he's going to survive? I would say about 2 seconds. Let's see. 1, 2. Nope, he's still alive. Okay, so he proved me wrong. He definitely proved me wrong. That's very good. He is still alive, actually, which is very impressive. I think he's going to be going down any time now, though. But do you see all those fellows shooting at us from the stairs there? They are the main reason why we are having difficulties, I do believe. And I would very much like to get inside, if at all possible. So, let us hope that this Eagle Lord clears a way for us. Maybe? Maybe? Otherwise, I'm not able to do anything. I have no recourse here whatsoever. I am going to have to wait and see what our units are capable of. Maybe? Yeah. Someone's in. Someone's getting in there. An Eagle Retainer, I do believe, was lucky enough to get inside. But then he was massacred, I do believe. Oh, yes. Come on, guys. Okay. Why is that guy not... Wait a minute. Is this bugged? That guy's not moving in. Okay, he's moving in now. Excellent. Okay, let's go. Come on. Get me in there. Yes. Maybe. Maybe we can penetrate their lines? It's unfortunate that there's not an alternate entryway. Maybe from the rear. That would be rather nice, I gotta say. And then I got shot. 85 damage. Ouch. Okay, that has to hurt. That really does hurt a lot. And now, are we getting in? Now we're getting in. Okay, so we took out all of their Elvery Duskfall Riders and Shadow Riders by the looks of things, and they were the reason why we are having so many difficulties. Now many of our units are pouring into the battlements, which is very nice indeed. As you can see, we actually just lost 50 units without even batting an eyelid. We really did just lose that many in such a short space of time, which really does worry me in a great amount. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what is over here? Who's this? Hello? Ah. Okay, so who are these guys? Okay, so these guys are regular units. They are not going to be too difficult to take out, I hope. Okay. Reinforcements. No! Who is this? Who are you? Okay, there we go. Phew. That was close. That was very close. I'm unsure why these guys are actually stopping. Yes. Okay. We're going to have to select everyone, I do believe. Or select these guys? Who are these guys? Infantry. Are they infantry? I'm going to select everyone, and I'm just going to tell them to stand over by the enemies. There we go. And then hopefully that will tell them to move. Yes. It's telling some of them to move, but these guys right here, this particular person right here, is stopping them from moving forward. That is actually quite troublesome. Let's tell them to spread out. Maybe that will make a difference. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. They are moving a little bit more now. There are only 7 enemies remaining. This appears to be a very buggy keep, by the looks of things. As you can see, this particular fellow is also having difficulties. But I suppose it makes it a little bit more exciting, because now we do have the ability for the enemy to fight back, which is a little worrying, I have to admit. But we are going to be charging in most of these units now. Come on, guys. Just charge straight on in there. Take out as many of them as we can. And I do believe these are the last remaining units. Yes, they are. Now, who is this? That is a Perisno non-cavalry. The Perisno non-cavalry were actually stopping many of our units from getting inside for some unknown reason. And we are losing 10 morale once again. Of course we are. But, look at this. Oh, yes. Eagle Lords, Eagle Retainers. Zan units, indeed. Bluewood Rangers, Knights of Doom. Yeah, we have a lot of good units right here. So I am very pleased about that. We didn't actually, in my opinion, lose too many things. We lost a lot of really good units, but we are now gaining a lot of good units as well. So I think we are going to be completely fine. We're actually maybe even going to be able to have 507 units once again, which would be really quite nice. So let's see if that is indeed the case. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I do believe it is, because now we can take these war prisoners and slave prisoners, and there we have it. Completely full once again. Very nice indeed. I like that. I like that a lot. So, nope, no loot to take. And we are going to be giving this to Lord Yuan, are we? Are we seriously going to be giving this to Lord Yuan? He's really not doing too much right now, but we'll give it to him nevertheless. We will show him some faith. Yes, let's just hope that he's actually doing a good job. Ah, large army of enemies. Okay, large army of enemies spotted near Colmar Castle. A little bit worrying. I did see a couple of them over here. 116 units and about 76, I think, as well as an additional vassal. Not entirely sure what kind of vassal, of course. And I do believe we are now going to head on to Lille, because I do need some food. And I would like to sell... No? Please don't intercept... Yes. Escaped prisoners. The bane of my existence, apparently, these days. Okay. We have 79 cavalry still, so... Let us reap the whirlwind, dear friends. Let us attack these guys without too many difficulties. Really? Did I really do... Wow, that little damage? Okay, that was quite impressive. Okay, come on. They may have horses, but we have gusto. Yes. That's exactly what you require to win battles, of course. Okay, so let's just take out as many of these guys as we can. We do want to take more prisoners, of course. They aren't called slave prisoners for nothing. There we are. Come on, take that guy out. Thank you very much. And now we can just deal with these guys here. Oh my goodness, we're taking so many of them prisoner. I really like this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, yes, I think what we're going to probably need to do is just rest. Pretty much. Just rest, let Queen Arlena do her thing. Hopefully they will declare peace with us, because really I am having a great deal of difficulty fighting them. That is for sure. Not on the fields of battle. Not on the fields of battle. The fields of battle, no problem at all. Absolutely wonderful experiences on the fields of battle, but in sieges, yes. Most painful. The most painful things ever. Redwood Scouts, we have some Eagle Knights, Demon Worshippers, okay, that's perfectly fine. And I'm just going to speed up a little bit. Lille has been besieged. What a coincidence. You might also believe that I knew that that was going to happen. Oh, no. No, I somewhat assumed that they would be heading over to Lille, and lo and behold, they did. So this is actually very good. Very good for us, bad for them. So... let's see what we can do about buying some additional food. We have run out, I do believe. We're going to sell a couple of pieces of loot as well. Thank you. And now we will head into the tavern and see if there are any ransom brokers. I do believe it would be mighty agreeable. It would be mighty agreeable, my dear friend, to actually find some of these ransom brokers. Oh no. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Oh wait, there he is. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's sell... Oh, yeah. Look at that. 50,000. Thank you very much. I like that a lot. Okay, so now we can actually... Whoa, we can actually take these guys? Yeah, we can actually take these guys from the garrison if we so desire. And these guys are... Whoa. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Those guys are absolutely insane, really good units, so if we so desire, we could do that. But for now, what I will be doing is ending this episode off here, and next time on Perisno, we are going to be, potentially, taking out a couple of these guys in the fields of battle. I'm hoping that Queen Arlena is going to be nearby, but it appears as though that is not going to be the case. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.